Hello, my sweet friends, and welcome to another Wreath Wednesday. Today, I'm making an Easter egg wreath that also doubles as a table centerpiece.
To start, I'm going to be using these plastic eggs, and I got these at a grab bag from Michael's last year. I got a lot of them. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hot glue the eggs together, and I'm really not even just a little dollop, so something's holding together. I just, as a little bit of a precaution kind of, but we're going to be painting them anyway. But I just still see, like, I can't open anymore. I know it's nice and secure in there. And by the way, my glue gun is on a low temperature, just wiping off the excess glue. But yeah, I'll be using the low temperature for this, because if you use high, the plastic will just melt right here. You don't want that. I want to mention one quick thing. See, some of these eggs have like an extra lip right here. Do you see? It's just the way it came together. So if you have one that's just basically is being stuck out, I'm just going to use a little bit of a sandpaper, and I'm just going to sand it down. Just sanding that down to make sure that I don't have anything sticking out. Because I know that the lip where it's going to meet, that's going to stick out. So this is the part that's going to lay down on my wreath. There you go. And it feels nice and smooth. All right, now that all of these are hot glued, I'm grabbing some sandpaper, and I'm just scratching the eggs a little bit, not too much, but this is just so the paint has something to stick to when you start painting the eggs. Just a little bit here and there. The plastic is really, light, so you don't need much to actually scratch these up. Okay, now I'm grabbing one of the eggs, and as you can see, it's scratched up here and there. The way I like to paint these is first, I'll just go and paint the sides like this. Let it dry. I'll just put it down on one of my paint things right here. And then when I'm done, I'll go and do the top and bottom of the egg. I found that to be the easiest way. And as you can see, I have a glove on. I usually just have one glove and keep my other hand clean and paint with that one.
For today's Wreath Wednesday, I'm collaborating with the very talented and beautiful Maria from Crafting with Maria. She does DIYs, hauls, reviews, and she is definitely Farmhouse and loves Dollar Tree the way I do. So after watching this video, please head on out to Crafting with Maria and check out the wreath that she made for today's Wreath Wednesday and show her some love. Now, let's get back to the video.
Excuse me, mister, I'm trying to record. Can you move a little bit? Just a little bit. Thank you. All right, you guys, I have the eggs right here, and I have decided on the colors I'm going with. I'm not sure about the ivory yet, but I'm definitely going with the blue, light blue, and the yellow. And let me tell you the colors. So, Craft Smart pale blue, light blue, and then Americana Victorian blue, and then Craft Smart vanilla. This one I'm not sure about yet, but I'm going to get started on these blues, and it's going to be so pretty. I'm very, very excited. Okay, I'm ready to start putting the wreath together. I have my dark blue, and I have this light blue, which I have the most of these in, and then I have yellow, and then an ivory, or some people would call this color an antique white. And of course, Mr. Director right here, Leo. Nothing can happen without him around here sometimes. So the first thing I want to do is I want to cover the inside, and nope, I'm not doing anything to the wreath. I'm just going to start grabbing eggs and just hot gluing them to the edge right here. Once I'm done with the inside, we're going to start hot gluing on the outside. As you can see, I am not stingy with hot glue, and I suggest using strong glue like Gorilla Glue for this. The fact that we have a little hole right here, that's fine. We're going to end up covering it at the end. So right now, we're going to continue working on top. And since, for example, here to ivory, I'm obviously going to move this one over here. And this is where I'm going to start doing them kind of not straight, kind of trying to really like lay them out differently. And at this point, I really want to see kind of what I have to work with. What do you think so far? All my eggs are hot glued on. Next, I'm going to grab some Spanish moss and a good pair of tweezers. It doesn't matter which type of tweezers you use, just something kind of longish that you can go in and insert the Spanish moss in. And so how I usually do this is I would put a dot of glue wherever I needed, and then I grab my moss and shove it in that area so it gets glued on. In the areas where on top there's glue right there, you could see it. Do you see the glue right there? I'm going to put moss right there to cover that area. So it basically acts as a filler in between your eggs, and also to cover anywhere where you have hot glue showing like that. There you go, gets attached. And I'm just going to work it around. I have all of my Spanish moss in, and I think it looks beautiful like this. Now, if you want, you can stop at this point, because I do think that this is absolutely stunning. But I'm going to go on and do one more step, and that is I'm going to bring in some berry garland. As you can tell, I got this at Christmas at the Dollar Tree. So all I did was I hot glued the berries to the back and stuck the end in the actual foam. And now I'm going to start wrapping. I keep it together. And I'm going to let me see here. I want this to be kind of loose. I don't want it tight. And I have an extra one if I need it. Just fine. Nope. Oop. Okay, hold on. Okay. There you go. And one roll ended up lasting the whole way round. I'm just going to tuck the ending right there and cover it with a little bit more of Spanish moss. There you go. That way it's nice and tucked in. And that's it. Have a little bit of berries going on here. And just, you know, straighten them out. Do what you can. But I absolutely love the Spanish moss and the berries and the colors. What do you guys think about this wreath? I think it turned out absolutely shabby and farmhouse and just stunning. I am really in love with this one. Okay, you guys, I did forget to make a hanging loop, so I took a piece of wire, and this is kind of, I think this is like a 16 gauge, so quite a thick wire, and I basically just stuck it right there in the green, and I'm going to loop it, twist it over here, and that'll be the hanging part. And obviously, if it's gonna show right here, I'm just going to put more Spanish moss here because I don't want anything to show. And there you go. There's gonna be your loop right there.
I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please let me know down below if you're new to my channel. I would love to meet you. If you are new to my channel and not subscribed, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell and the thumbs up button, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.